Hey everybody, quick note before the video begins. Today's been a bit busy for me. I got my braces off, so... Also, sorry if we're expecting a barotrauma stream tonight. Or 6/28/21 for a date, context. That kind of went out the window as, well, friend kind of got involved. Or friend kind of left out. On other news, we might be starting a community channel. So, yeah. That could be pretty good for this. Sorry for the background mess. I haven't bothered to clean up in a while. So, anyway, I'll just get right onto the video and get straight into it. So, welcome to a Minecraft thing. Other times I've tried this, there have been 3 times, all of which have failed. I want to change that today. Seed I'm going to be using on this is a custom mod pack, so it's not like it really matters, but I'm going to use seed like for luck. And no, that is not me subliminally trying to tell you to like the video. It's just what came to mind. Turn the bonus chest on. We'll get right into it. I'm not going to tell you any of the mods that are in here, but I assure you it's going to be a good time. We're going to get a lot of footage, and it's going to be good. So, let's start. Building terrain. Anyway, as I was mentioning at the start of the video, we will be doing community channel stuff in the future. I think anyway. Depending on whether that goes through or not, I don't know. That is up to whatever happens. Oh, loaded in. Ow. A little bit of lag at the start of the game. Let's do the textures. It's playable, right? Some wood, tools. Oh, a tree tap. Fun. So we have a scoop from forestry and a tree tap from industrial craft. These are useful items. The wood pick is kind of nice, I guess. We're going to be running towards just immediate cave mining, stuff like that. There is roguelike dungeons in this, but other than that, I'm going to let y'all figure it out for yourself because it could be pretty fun. Just do that for y'all. Just let y'all figure out what mods we have, and we'll eventually get to all of them. Might even add some eventually if things get bland and boring. And one rule is I am not going to EMC everything because Project E is kind of the bane of most of my mod packs. Why did I make a furnace first? Don't have any ores to smelt. Yeah, whatever. Immediately we got some iron. Pretty decent. We're above Y level for that spawning like that. Is that normal? I don't think that's normal. Okay, so immediately I'm met with something. We have 50 different kinds of tin and copper. That's gonna be fun. Because I didn't even try to mess with configs or anything, so that we have to deal with. And let's see, do we have any coal in here? Guess I'm going to be making a charcoal. There you go. There is an Enderman nearby. I want to know where this guy is. Ah, yes, of course, it uses up all my material. Now I figure out how to make a boat. Cool. We're just moving straight to iron. I don't really care for early game shenanigans. Plus, now that we got basic tools, we can start doing Tinker's Construct. Also, Thaumcraft kind of broke things by adding plates in its own mod. Instead of making me use other plates, which are harder to bake. So if I take sand, clay, and gravel and put them together, I get grout. Grout is used to make a Tinker's Smeltery. Tinker's Smeltery is, well, really good. Alright, as one of the people on this channel would say, Pog. I am now one of those people. Because in all truth, yeah, it is kind of Pog. We'll eventually move to a different way of doubling our ores. Because there are easier ways to double the ore. Or rather, more difficult ways that cost more, but they take less time, and generally are easier to come by. Because the smeltery is an investment. One that takes a lot of time. Is it worth it? Yes, of course it is. But would I prefer to just make a macerator and then double my ores that way? Yeah. So yeah, as I go around mining sand, that is going to get used in the smelter. I'll just discuss a bit about what this mod pack is, as it is a pretty expensive pack, give or take the minor flaws it might have, and what the roadmap for this channel is. Which, the roadmap is kind of undecided because I have 2-3 other people in on this. I don't know what they're gonna do. I know Zultra's doing Doom Eternal streaming, right? Or he's going to at like 11 p.m. He's going to start Doom streaming. Oh, hi. Oh, wow. That should not be that powerful. Oh, there was coal in here. I just didn't bother to check further into the cave. I will cut out mining after episode 1. That's the thing. I'm going to cut out mining soon on. And I'm also going to start lighting everything up. Because I get how YouTube kind of makes things not as bright. So yeah. I'll be doing that. So, looks like we got a good base of operations set up. If you don't know what I mean by that, well, I like to turn caves into bases, because caves are honestly kind of nature's bases. They're very fun to use as material. So why not take one more thing from the ground that we couldn't before? As we could take the resources from the ground, we could take the, like, mostly just the resources. But at the same time, we could also take, for instance, just the land itself. But no one takes the caves. It's weird. Like, why aren't there any, like, subterranean cities to speak of? Just some food for thought on that. Hypothetical questions mostly, because I know no one's gonna make an underground city. That would kind of be a bit weird. But a man can dream. A man can dream. Or a person can dream. Rather. Let's put that in. Start flattening this. You might eventually see some RL craft content from some of the other people on the channel. Currently. You might one day see it, if they would like to show that off. Because I don't do RL craft. That's just not me. It's not my thing. Most people know that. Most people in my circle know that anyway. That's only going to need about that much. Now, I will do some building on camera and off camera. Nothing big. I might time-lapse the, like, big stuff. Because I don't want to overdo it. So I know I have before. This is not my first time making a channel. We're trying to bring one back from the dead, that is. Both times have failed, so I know I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what, though. I kind of like that accent. Like where you have it like that. Because it looks nice. So yeah, maybe something like that, potentially. Then from there, I will expand out as we go. Anyway, I'm gonna break out the bread that was stored in here. Overall, all of this is just to have a good time. It doesn't really need to be anything special or anything too special. As for what to expect in the future, possibly, I'm probably going to get a job soon, so I might not be available as often. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so now I'm going to make the smeltery stuff. I'm going to want one of those for now. So we have a smeltery draining controller. These are how you get things out of your smeltery. So if I think this is a good spot for it. If I do this here, rather like that, so it can stick out of the wall. And have it like this. Something like that. I also need to carve out the floor so that I can replace it with smeltery brick. As the next step is involving smeltery stuff. As in, damn, this is not the right version that can craft wooden shears. Don't have to deal with that guy. Yeah, I have plans installed, by the way. Pretty fun mod, not gonna lie. Probably won't use it till late, though. Or maybe episode 20. I might dedicate to plans, I don't know. That wooden axe is actually better at taking out mobs than it is at other creatures. And it is at actually doing its job. 7, of course. I only got 7. Also, why would an iron axe take less time to pick up and wield? No, I'll save that ingot. World domination with open blocks. Standard stuff. And take down some trees. Just overall destroy the environment here. That's what mankind does, so kind of destroy. I will be editing a lot of this, actually. Or a lot of this footage, anyway. Because I'm going to start doing editing of my own footage. Because I have the tools for it. I have the time for it as well. I'm just going to have to start doing that. Get the glass out. Okay, next thing. A seared tank. Seared tank. That will be a very nice tool to have. Because if I place this here, I need a casting table. That will allow me to cast ingots. And then I just need to make up a lot of bricks. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, then 12, so 16. Which is just another stack of bricks. Oh no. I'm gonna go farm that off cam. Well, at least I didn't miss any clay. No one's gonna get that joke. Not about as much. Materials farmed. That was easy. Okay, yep. Got the materials. We're heading back. Yeah, how slow water is. It's kind of really just annoying, if anything. As for what I am doing currently, that would be looking for more coal. Because I ran out. I has run out. So, yep, I guess I will go look for that with you guys on the call / here. Because we might find something interesting. Like, for instance, maybe a dungeon. I've never used this seed before, so I don't know. As you can see, I also have journey map, because that's an essential at this point for me. Is that cool? No. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, swamp, swamp. Something I wanted to test with swamps. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I've heard this gets spread around a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4, 5, 6. I might be mistaken. This is I'm going to mark this. So, the theory that I had, or that I've heard, is that there is something weird that goes on in swamps of sometimes 6 Z positive away from a place, from like a swamp clay patch, you will find a diamond. You will find diamonds underneath the surface. So, I'd like to test that out. Oh, I didn't bring the tree tap with me, whatever. Totally wasn't looking to get coal or anything. Or rubber. Oh, there's some oil. And there's a mob box over there. You see that wooden box? That's a mob box. Floating structures is installed. As you can tell. Oh, there it is. There's some coal. I'm gonna come for you later, cow. You shall be murdered. From there, well, we will see what happens. So, we're on our way back. Some more. Yeah, I'm gonna cut travel. So that it's easier to watch. Travel and some mining are gonna be cut. So if I find something interesting, then I'll just, like, share it with y'all. But y'all probably aren't interested in some of this. No, I just need 15. Use that and that to cook this. That work? Should do. Oh, a bit late. So, yeah. It's gonna be here. This could be a few hours of recording and then I just edit it down in post. Should make more sense. So yeah, our smelter is running because we have this little area all set up and ready to go. In the meantime, I'm going to find a better source of food, along with, well, this. This is a tree tap. It can get us rubber. What does rubber do? It insulates cables. Cables are used to do a bunch of things. Most people moved over to thermal expansion by now, or like Ender IO. I'm still playing 1.12.2, and well, yes, this was the golden age of like thermal expansion. I am still using IC2 because IC2 cool, and it's kind of antique, novel. It's more for novelty than anything. Ah! Tree, come over here. So we have some resin. Resin can be cooked or extracted into the material we want, because we don't really want to have just a bunch of sticky resin lying about. That would not be fun. Very sticky mess. Kill those cows. Meat. Darker forest over there. As for how I'm gonna sort out the food problem in the future, I'm probably going to make a farm underneath the roguelike dungeon when I find one to get zombie jerky. Because that's the true purpose of that mod, is literally just to farm the dungeons after you're done. Because there's a lot of profit that can be made there. Yep, that worked out. That worked out fine. And now we have a working smeltery. So how does a smeltery work? A smeltery works, for one, by using lava to melt your resources down, and that's why you can place them in there like that. And they'll appear inside of the thing. Why is this a good idea? Well, for one, it is useful. Although, this would mean having to go get lava and then also aluminum and brass. Now, what are those? Well, not brass, but copper. Two different resources that I don't have very good access to right now. Thinking back here, I could probably place the mine. Deviate from that. Like this. Maybe telling me to use stone pickaxe for, well, stone materials. That I understand why, but it's fairly common in this pack to get iron. So, I insist on using this. Oh, hello, friend. Give me your resources. I can turn that into something better. Oh, we got leather. That introduces me to a new part of the mod pack, which we have Spartan weaponry installed, so yay. Oh yeah, I came out here for sticks. That's why. Sticks. Sticky sticks. Well, ah yes, Minecraft music. Solution to all our problems. Yeah, this was a trick I was taught a while ago. Was to use a stone pickaxe. So I'm going to go mine off camera. So I will do that. Some cool things in the mine down at Y10. Not one diamond vein, but actually two, along with some gold veins. These are going to be very useful in the Tinker's Construct. Plus there's lava here, meaning I need to make buckets to get lava, which I can put into the smeltery. Also joining us now, we have Nick. Oh.
Hello.
8 diamond vein. Nick is going to prefer to stay in the background from what I've heard, because I was talking to him off camera.
Yeah.
Rare earths. Cool. Thaumcraft. Cool. So, gold, diamonds, redstone, basic stuff, along with some copper and tin on the way down. Just basic things for industrial craft and tinkers, along with some Thaumcraft along the way. Oh no, not again. No, stay away. Okay, there we go. Dealt with that. Oh, lapis. Interesting. Didn't know that was there. Hello, skeleton. Come on, buddy. Ow. Oh, and don't mind if I do. That's a free bow. So as we make our way back up, what I'm going to use the resources that I've just acquired for is my tinkers and that stuff. Mostly for industrial craft, though, because I'm kind of bulking up on resources for that. Because it takes a lot of resources. Let's see. Have gold, some iron. There. Do I have any ingots at all? Yeah, I have ingots. It's not the concern. That's the concern. I don't like wasting materials early on. So, that being said, I am going to make up this bucket, grab another tree, cut that down. Oh, it's nighttime again. Whatever. Perfectly capable of dealing with the mobs. Don't do it. I hear the zombie behind me. Oh, he's trying to swim. Don't do it. You're gonna get smacked. That's how you get a zombie. And it's destroyed. So, now that we have more material to make sticks, where should I put the rest of my coal? Good portion of that for this. Also, in killing a skeleton off camera, I got this bow. Don't have any arrows for it, but I have a bow. It's about as effective as, well, pretty much nothing. So we'll go around exploring this cave from here out.
Peaser.
Ah, yes, a bucket of lava. Right next to some gold as well. We'll wait for this lava to drain.
Tasty hot magma.
Ah, yes. The bucket of magma. It tastes good. As with this gold, it tastes amazing. Oh, lag. Okay, we're good. Now just world back up. Let's mine this iron. Because iron is actually very useful in the creation of machines and other things.
Is that quartz they're standing on?
Yes, Thaumcraft version. Some entropy
Pick all those
crystals.
crystals. Pick them all up. They're actually, I'm pretty sure you can make some good things with them. I haven't done Thaumcraft in a while.
Maybe some rest will inspire you. Well, this is 1.12.2, so this is Thaumcraft 5?
Jesus, that's a lot of Thaumcrafts.
I remember back at Thaumcraft 1, those were amazing. That was an amazing time. Sadly, the system doesn't work anymore. As Retro kind of broke a while ago. I was sad the day I figured I couldn't go back to 1.2.5 modded. Because the manifests are all corrupted now. Ah, yes, a British World War II helmet. Don't mind me. I'm just stealing that. Because I want it. It provides me no armor at all. It is kind of just for show, I guess. Why do I feel like this is gonna lead back to the mine shaft? My theory. Waypoint is only so far away. Probably go over there and do that. Also, the reason I didn't craft a diamond pick with the diamonds I got is because I have a better idea. Something that'll actually make this a lot easier for me later on. It'll be a bit more work, but a bit more work sometimes is a lot more reward. Oh yes, we do have copper ore to do. Now, we have copper ore and there's tin ore around. We could be making bronze, but bronze is kind of just meh type of resource. Like, well, yes, it is a good resource to have around. It's not like it's going to be the main one you're using. Even though it produces a very powerful hammer. Although, I'm pretty sure I might be needing Nick's help for just the like modifications, because I don't know which ones are busted and which ones are not. Patterns. Crafting station. And we get a stencil table. Stencil table, part builder, tool station. Cool. Let's see. How many seared bricks do we have? 8. Okay, good. That can make me this. Casting basin. Watch as the troubles just melt away. And it'll take a little bit to cool, but I assure you that it's worth it. Because once cooled, it will be usable for pretty much anything that requires iron. Slow method, but it's the best we can do currently. As for what these 4 iron blocks are going to go for, is to upgrade my tool station to a tool forge. What a tool forge can do is basically... Oh wait, shit, yeah, I'm going to need grout. Tool forge can make more advanced tools than the tool station. Like, for instance, hammers, excavators, like the 3x3 block destroyers, generally. Oh. Never mind. I know what I'm gonna do to make seared bricks. Because you can throw cobblestone into the smeltery to turn it into seared brick. And another little known fact here, you can actually use compressed cobblestone from, like, extra util to do it. Oh, never mind. That was a mod feature from a mod pack, I guess. But you can melt down cobblestone to make seared brick. It's kind of broken, in my opinion. As well, who's gonna use it? Or, like, who's not gonna use that feature if they have too much cobble and they want to make a massive smeltery? Am I still recording? Yeah, I'm still recording, thankfully. Just change over to the casting table and throw a bit of gold in there. The reason I'm doing gold is because aluminum, brass, and gold can be substituted for one another. So I can make an ingot cast. Now the ingot cast will consume the ingot, as will anything consume whatever's being used. So be wary of that. But at the same time, this is a quite useful tool for making, well, whatever you're making. And each block is 4 ingots, so seared bricks can be made from 1 block. And you need 3 blocks. So, now that I have all the stuff, you do this, this, and then blocks of iron here. Tool forge. Tool forge is useful, as I've just mentioned, because you can do hammers, these things. Those are the, like, big things about it that are really cool. Now, it is time. Hammer time. For how much we'll be needing to make this stuff, it's pricey. It's very pricey. So if I go to this, well, I don't need the binding. that I do need the stencils for this. I'm going to use cobblestone as my material for what I'm going to be destroying. $36, so that's 16, 24 plus what exactly? Plus 3, so 27. I have enough in there already. I'm going to use 3 of those, because each cast takes 2 gold from what it looks like. Also, in the meantime, let's make a chest for stencils and a chest for castings. That will be useful in the future. So if I place this one down first, 2, we have that cast, we have this cast, like I remember when Tinker's Construct came out like this, instead of just being a normal, like, oh, you can craft anything with just the like normal parts. And then the Forge update came out and it was like, oh, you can't do that anymore. You have to actually forge it. I totally rejected the concept at first, but I got used to it and it's actually kind of good. Now, what the hammer is going to allow me to do is mine really fast. Especially seeing as I plan to add redstone, I think it was, that does that. Oh, I need 2 of these. I have a plate. One block, 8 ingots, so we're going to be left with 1 block. So yeah, 27 was right. Oh. What? What happened there? That was weird. Randomly turned off. And we just wait. There we go. Now that we have it, just do that. This, now this will be our main tool from now on. Now I'm going to want to put moss on this later, because moss will allow me to like repair for free. As for how this works, it does that, which as you can tell is going to make life easier by a long shot.
He's also got to go to the Nether and get cobalt and ardite so he can make a funny thing known as manolin. Manolin happens to be the strongest shit in this game.
It is. And soon enough, like, I'm just gonna MLG portal it. I'm not even gonna make a diamond pick or an obsidian pick. Actually, I'm gonna have to. Which, if you also... Oh, never mind. Apparently that's not in this version of the game. Oh! More diamond! Lucky me! How did I miss that? I'm blind! Also, never do that. Never dig straight down. It's just a bad idea. The reason I didn't put it all into, like, whatever it was, the, unbreaking, not unbreaking, but speed, is because I want to save modifiers so that I can do other things with this hammer. As you can use lapis, quartz, moss, bunch of other upgrades I don't remember. I would need to check a wiki or something. Because I know quartz is a sharpness modifier.
Put a diamond on it.
Oh,
That'll increase its durability.
and mining level.
Oh, I guess so too.
Increase its attack, mining speed. It increases everything. Now I only have one modifier left, meaning I need to save that from the moss.
Here, actually, it's something that you can do. Make paper. Make a paper hammer. Just a fully decked out paper hammer. You get like 12 plus modifiers on it.
Oh! That's cracked. That is cracked.
You get a lot of modifiers with paper, but it has shitty durability. Like really shitty durability. Like 2 hits and it's dead.
Oh.
But if you use if you have the hammer, if you have the creeper plates as paper, rod iron, hammer iron, then you'll be fine. You'll have durability.
Nice.
Creeper plates must be paper though.
Ah.
Or you go kill a shit ton of withers, put nether stars on it, and get like infinite of them.
I think you could only do that once.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't
I
know
don't
either.
fucking know.
Well, I think that might be where I'm gonna cut episode 1 because we've got a hammer and done tinkers. So yeah, pretty good. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next vid.